not been all bad. I mean, we've both been here, but how was your Thanksgiving?
Pretty good. You know, I'm on a kind of a diet, though. We only had turkey and half the trimmings today. You always hear everybody say turkey and all the trimmings.
Right.
Why does nobody say, well, let's cut back this year, we only had half the trimmings? I'll tell you what, we had all the football today. Even if we didn't have all the trimmings, we had lots of tradition going on today. And even though, the Dallas Cowboys haven't had a whole lot to be thankful for the past couple of years, folks, but after beating the Redskins today, the team that was 1-15 a year ago has already won 5 games. Now, the Cowboys have lost their last 4 Turkey Day contests, but the Skins usually have Dallas putting up a fight. Washington didn't get many pins like that one today. First quarter, Troy Aikman to Michael Irvin in the back of the end zone. Nice grab, but an even nicer celebration dance afterwards. Nice, Mike. And former Gator Emmitt Smith ran for 132 yards, including this 48-yard touchdown run that put the game away in the 4th. The Cowboys won it 27-17. Hey, Jimmy Johnson has the Cowboys on the rise. Another traditional Thanksgiving venue is the Pontiac Silverdome, and the Lions run and shoot finally found a target. The Broncos, Bob Galliano tossed 2 first-half touchdown passes to Richard Johnson. That one covered 11 yards, but when Galliano tried to go to the air here, Wyman Henderson was waiting. He picked off the pass at the 50 and weaved his way through the Lions all the way into the end zone, and it was 27-17 Detroit at the half. But Barry Sanders just had another great day to put it away for the Lions. He ran for 147 yards and took this screen pass, 35 yards for another touchdown. The Lions rolled 40-27 was the final. The Lions are 4-7 on the year. The Broncos are 3-8. Well, even though the Fort Myers High Green Wave came up 2 points short to Charlotte in the race for the state playoffs, they can still claim a championship tonight. Fort Myers beat Mariner in the first Mosquito Bowl this afternoon. Matt Smith's Tritons came in with 8 straight wins and the number 4 ranking in the Wink TV Top 10. But the Wave found a way to win. Third quarter tied at 14. Look at Pat Boston going down the sideline. Thought he would score, but he stepped out of bounds at the 5. Still, it set up the go-ahead touchdown. And the Fort Myers defense preserved it. Brian Cullenber was picked off by Jamie German. Deep over the middle. The Tritons couldn't score a point in the second half, and the Green Wave claimed the Lee County Championship. They were 6-0 against county schools and 9-1 overall. 21-14 Fort Myers was the final in the first Mosquito Bowl. Meantime, Lemon Bay's Joe Peachy was sweating it out when his team fell behind Lake Wales 10-0 in today's Suncoast Classic at North Fort Myers. But the Manta Rays made some noise in the second quarter. They marched the ball 78 yards in 14 plays to get on the scoreboard. Their leading rusher, Dan Crocker, scored the first TD of the day there, but the Mantas trailed the Highlanders 10-7. So on their next possession, they went to the air. Keith Oil to Jesse Lance for the touchdown that made it 14-10, and there were a lot of fireworks in the second half. Lake Wales had most of them, though. They came back and scored with just over a minute left and won it 30-29. Still, Lemon Bay's 8-3 record is the school's best ever. In state playoff action this weekend, Clewiston is at Fort Lauderdale Cardinal Gibbons tomorrow afternoon. We'll have highlights of that tomorrow at 6. Tomorrow night, Charlotte hosts Bradenton Southeast at 7:30, and then Bishop Verot Saturday afternoon at 1:30 in Fort Lauderdale against Pinecrest. So follow us as we follow your team throughout the playoffs. Well, the boys of winter are back for another Senior League winter season. The second Senior League baseball season gets going tomorrow afternoon at Terry Park at 1:05 when the Sun Sox host the Sun City Rays. That should be a good game. Ozzie Smith of the Cardinals will throw out the first ball. All right, and now for some great footwork on this Turkey Day. Now, why would 900 folks get up early on Thanksgiving to run 5 kilometers? Well, the 11th annual Cape Coral Hospital Turkey Trot, it's a tradition. So is this guy, Chris Daniel. He has won this thing 4 times. Today, a time of 15:08 was good enough for the victory. Karen Miles had the time of 18:24, and you are never too young to start to enjoy that run. That's why I was up at 7 o'clock this morning, but it was good to get out and see all those
and
folks.
Rick Blackwell. Rick Blackwell
I saw
was
Rick
out there.
start, but Rick slipped past me at the finish line, so I can't verify that he actually did run in the race.
But he has his number all posted on his desk.
Oh, yeah, okay.